my name is Charlie and welcome back to my channel. God, I've not said that in ages. Okay, so this is a weekend vlog slash, well, it's like Thursday to Sunday slash weekend in my life of BPD. It's kind of like a vlog with me like narrating the way through, so not like an actual vlog, but yeah, we're gonna try and go with it. So as you know, I have BPD. Well, you might not know, but I have BPD, borderline personality disorder. I also have ADHD and FND. So obviously these come with these major struggles. Before I was diagnosed with BPD, I felt really quite alone, and I still do now. That's why I kind of set a focus on my YouTube channel, my TikTok and my Instagram, so like my socials, to be like more mental health aware, and I like to talk about mental health and be open about it, because I know that for me that helped. Not being like, oh yeah, these are numbers that you can call, just literally like talking about it, saying like, oh, this is how like BPD can affect me, etc, etc. Because, well, since I started doing that, I've had so many people reach out to me, be like, oh yeah, I have BPD, or this affects me too, even though they might not have it. Or like they'll ask me questions like, oh, I'm trying to get a diagnosis, or my friend has this, how can I support them, like those sorts of things. And it's actually really nice to, you know, get those questions, because I actually feel like I'm helping someone without directly helping them. So that's why I'm kind of doing this video and trying to be more mental health aware. So across my YouTube channel, I'm going to be doing mainly vlogs because I love vlogging, and I also think this is a good way in which I can show how my mental health I can't talk. Show how my mental health affects me like day to day. So I'll include more than maybe like some other people would. I won't obviously show you everything because that's like really personal, but I'll try and be more open about it. I'll also post the odd singing video here and there because, you know, I'm a musician. And you know, I guess why not? And then I might do Q&As on things that you guys want to know more about, or like chats, I don't know, to do with mental health. So I don't know, leave suggestions below if you want anything. So going into this video, I have no notes or anything. I'm literally just going to talk you through my day and then add vlog clips which I have, or like stories and videos and pictures, etc, etc. So today is Monday. I feel really rough. You might not be able to tell, but if you can hear my voice, I feel really rough today. Woke up aching. Anyway, that's a whole nother thing. Let's take it back to last Wednesday. So last Wednesday evening, I started to feel quite low, and I've been feeling low for a while. So just for a bit of background, in the morning I take some medication which is for my ADHD, and it's also an antidepressant, and in the evening I take some medication which helps me sleep, which is like, I think it's like melatonin, or like, it's for my ADHD because my brain is just too busy and I get these crazy wacky dreams as well. So that's for that. But I think my medication's a bit off at the minute. I kind of want to quit this tablet. I've been trialing ADHD medications for like over a year and a half now. So that's another thing. Do not expect your medication to be perfect first time. It takes a while, which is a bit frustrating, but we roll. So that kind of affects me. So last Wednesday night I was feeling pretty low. And it's kind of tough because I'm also self-employed, like I run my own business and I work from home. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I was really productive and I was doing great. 1 second. I have this planner from Amazon. I'll link it down below maybe if I remember, because it's actually the best thing in the world. And basically, if you just take a look at last week, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it. Oh, brilliant, that's like focused so well. Oh, is that focused a bit? If you look at last week, you can see that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I planned out pretty well, you know. Well, I'm kind of getting back into it, still feeling a bit low. But Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, planned out pretty well. Then Thursday, Friday, not a thing in sight. You can tell that after Wednesday night, kind of, Thursday, did nothing all day. Literally lay in bed, watching the Kardashians on Netflix all day. And then Thursday night was quite a rough one for me, I'm not gonna lie. Really horrible. When I say a rough one, like, having horrible thoughts, not really fully being here. It's kind of hard to explain. I'll say things or do things and it won't really be me. How to explain that without sounding crazy? I also have tics as well, so that's another thing. But I actually think my medication that I'm currently on has made that a lot worse, because it never used to be a bad thing and now it's just a bit irrelevant. You know, you have like verbal tics where you can say things. A lot of people know these as swear words, but that's not necessarily the case. So you can say things and you're not intentionally meaning it to say it. So that's one way you can explain that. Another way you can explain it is, I really don't know how to explain it without sounding crazy, because I don't fully understand it myself. It's like something comes over me, and the only way I've ever been able to explain it in my life is there's this episode of Sarah Jane Adventures. There's this episode of Sarah Jane Adventures, if I can find it I will literally insert a clip, where this alien can go into a human and act as that human, but like obviously do whatever they want to do. That's literally the only way I can explain how it feels, because it's like something else comes in me and is controlling me, and then it will just come out like, and sometimes I can feel it, sometimes it will be there fully 100%, so I have no control. Sometimes it's there 80%, and that's when it's more frustrating, because I'm aware of what I'm doing. I'm aware that it's wrong, not wrong, but like I don't want to do it, and then I'm trying to fight it, and it's so hard. But that was Thursday night. Felt so alone. At the minute I've really been struggling, because last summer I essentially broke up with two of my best friends. We were in a group of 3, and one of them had been my best friend for 5 years. One of them was only like my best friend for like a year or something. But literally that kind of took a massive toll on me. But you know, something that kept me going was I met my boyfriend around the same time as all of this happening. He's kind of kept me going. Opened up to him the most that anyone probably has ever known, so feel for him. But I know I have friends, but it's really hard, especially when you're feeling so low and you can't physically message people. Like, messaging people is so hard. Like, I'm like, oh yeah, I could just message, you know, my friend Dom. Like, I could just message Dom and be like, hey, do you want to hang out, do you want to meet up, something like that, yeah? And then I can't physically do it. It's kind of that. Or even people that messaged me for my birthday, which was a few weeks ago, hadn't replied to any of those messages. So that's brilliant. So I'm just isolating myself more and more and more. And yeah, I go through times where I don't even reply to my boyfriend, cut him off completely. And that's completely unfair, but we get through it. And he actually understands, which is amazing. I don't know how he does. So on Thursday night, I felt really alone, and then I managed to get to sleep. I don't even remember when or how. I don't remember anything. Then on Friday, I have a meeting on Friday mornings, and I had to do that. And then my friend Chrissy messaged me and was like, hey, do you want to go out to the pool? Because you know it was like 30 something degrees, which is hot for the UK. And she was like, oh, do you want to go out to a pool? So I was like, yeah, okay, I have my meeting. The temptation to say no and just stay in bed for another day, right? So much. But I made myself say yes, because so I'm in DBT, which is dialectal behaviour therapy. I think that's what it stands for, which is like once a week, and basically you learn skills, and one of the skills is opposite action. So when you're feeling low mood or sad, what you want to do is stay in bed, I don't know what the word, like close yourself off. And the opposite action for me for feeling sad is to go out and socialise with people. So I said yes, and oh, I felt a bit better. And guess what? I wasn't alone, because my friend messaged me the next morning without even telling her that anything was up. She messaged me and asked me if I wanted to hang out. So she didn't even know anything was up. So it kind of shows that do have friends. So we went to outdoor pool, and then my sister was working because she's a lifeguard. So that was cool. And then we went, where did we go after that? We had to go pick our daughter up from school, and then whatever. So we were just like chilling at home. I was chilling at home with her. Oh yeah, that's another thing that can make me feel a bit more alone sometimes, is so I've always struggled, even in high school, like even in school, I always struggled making friends with people my own age or the same gender as me. So currently I have one of my best friends who's from school, that's a guy, and then my other best friends, they're literally all like, you know, mums. I'm not gonna say how old they are, but they're like actual adults. I know I'm an adult, but they're like actual adults. That can make me feel even more alone sometimes, because just not being around people my own age, or like feeling like I'm always the outskirts. Like if it's me and then a group of mums, like, you know, it can be like, oh, I'm the odd one out, or like when it's me and a group of boys, I'm the odd one out. So yeah. But anyway, so I was just hanging out with Chrissy and her kids, and then we went to So one of the other mums from school was having a barbecue, so then we actually went round hers and we had a barbecue, had a few drinks, and some of the kids were there that I look after. So we did a bit of karaoke. So if I can find anything even a little bit decent, I'll insert it. But it was all a bit of a mess, you know.
What's happened here?
Look. Well done.
Your vocals are really...
After that, I walked back to Sarah's and then I chilled at hers because it was just like midnight or whatever. But it felt quite nice. It helped get out some impulsiveness from my body because I didn't really know what I was doing. The only plan I had was that I was going to go pool with Chrissy, and then I just went with the rest of the day, which is quite nice. So then on Friday, I kind of spoke to, because some of Sarah's kids were there, the eldest two boys. I was like, oh, do you want to do something tomorrow? Because sometimes I just like to take them either out individually or like a couple of them because it's good bonding time. So on Saturday morning, again, I felt like, why did I even suggest that? Because I just want to stay in bed all day. Right, let's just stop filming inside again, so I don't know. So then on Saturday, I asked the boys, what do you want to do? Like, we can go bowling, cinema, or like crazy golf, something like that, and then get some food or something. I get a phone call from them, oh yeah, we want to go bowling. So we went bowling and their cousin came as well, Max. We went for food and we went bowling, and they decided to film some clips, so I'll insert them here. What are you saying, guys? So today we're at bowling. Yo, bye. Again, that was a lot of fun. I felt better after it. I can't actually remember. What did I do when I got home on Saturday night? I actually really can't remember what I did on Saturday night. We went out in the evening. Like, I didn't get back till like 8:30, 9 or something. I actually really can't remember. Must have just chilled and then went to bed. And then on Sunday, it was Father's Day. I felt a bit exhausted because my alarm went off at 8:30. Usually I get up at 7:30 every day. That's like the routine I like to be in, but obviously at the minute I'm exhausted from, you know, feeling low. So my alarm went off at 8:30 on Father's Day because we were going for brunch and I really struggled to actually get out of bed, but I managed to do it. I got out of bed and then we went for Father's Day brunch, which was like a gift, like I was paying for it or whatever. So obviously we were really excited to, you know, go out, but as we were walking to the place, unfortunately we witnessed an old woman, literally as she walked past me, she fell over. So that wasn't great, so we kind of like helped her a bit, and then my dad's girlfriend stayed with her, and it was just a bit, it just shocks you a bit, and I don't know, you know what I mean. And then we had our food, which was actually really nice. Oh yeah, my sister got these hash brown bars. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna share any, like, you can't have any, being an annoying little sister. And then she didn't even bloody eat them all. I knew it was gonna happen because I was live, so obviously I ate some. So I actually kind of felt in like an alright mood, but obviously with the things that had happened like previously, like the woman falling over and stuff like that, I kind of felt like that was bringing my mood down, and it was really frustrating me because I was like, I finally actually like feeling kind of alright, but now, you know, here I am. When I got back, I was exhausted. I really just needed to sleep, but then I got back and I couldn't sleep. I really struggled sleeping without my medication. So I struggled to sleep throughout the day, and then I was meant to like edit this video, but the videos weren't downloading because we just had a campaign shoot, and I tried downloading them like all weekend and they weren't downloading. So now I was getting stressed about that, so I just messaged my manager and was like, look, I can't do it. The video is not coming out this weekend. I'll get it out for you tomorrow because the videos are now downloading, so then I can edit them tomorrow. And that was actually fine, so that's all good. Done that today. My room was an absolute tip. Oh, it was horrid. Some of my posters had fallen off the wall. So like my window was open constantly, so some of the wind like knocked some posters off the floor. I still had balloons in my room for my birthday, and then I also had clothes all over the floor. My washing basket was overflowing, and I literally love doing washing. Oh yeah, just going back on the Thursday or the Friday, I think on the Friday, I can't remember which day, my dad came in and was like, are you okay? And I was like, yeah, why? And he was like, because the kitchen is a mess and that's not like you. And I was like, yeah, I'm just exhausted, because I was obviously trying to cover it up. But they're just some of the signs which others can see when you're not feeling great. Things start to get messy, like my room, the kitchen. I just can't tidy up after myself. I don't have the energy or the motivation to do anything. My washing was piling up. So that wasn't great. But on Sunday evening, I managed to get quite a few bits of washing done. I literally put everything in piles in the washing machine, so then I just had to put it in and out, in and out. So that was great. Now I just have a pile of clean clothes which I need to put away, which I was going to put away today, but I actually feel so like death, so that's not happening. I will do it tomorrow. Yeah, on Sunday I just had a bit of a chill day, because I was like, I'm just going to chill, relax before tomorrow, so then I can have a good work week. Then I woke up this morning and felt like death. Oh, it was so frustrating, but I'm really proud of myself, because even last night I planned out my day, so I'm starting off the week strong. And even though last week was just, you know, not a great week, I've started off this week strong, and I will try and carry on. As Nathan said, I was like, look, last week I only planned out 3 of my days, and he was like, that's fine, next week try 4 days. And I was like, oh, for God's sakes. It's so frustrating when he's like actually, you know, understanding. Sounds really bad, but yeah, it's true. I'm obviously like, oh, I didn't do like the whole week, but he's like, just take it step by step, which is like what my care coordinator always says to me. She's like, don't worry about what's happening in a year, just take it literally minute by minute, hour by hour, day by day, because otherwise you just get quite overwhelmed. And then something else I did on Sunday, I also replied to all my birthday messages, finally, weeks late, and I also reached out to some of my friends and just messaged them and was like, oh, this is what's going on, this is why I haven't been talking much lately, etc, etc. And now that's really great, because now I'm actually kind of talking to friends, and now might be meeting up with some of them, which is nice, because I felt so alone last week, and I'm not gonna lie, I felt so alone for weeks, and it's just hard, and it sounds so cringe, but it is like really tough sometimes. So I can't believe I actually did that. Low-key proud of myself, and now I'm actually talking to more people, even if it's just messaging them, I'm now kind of talking to them. So yeah, so that's it for today's video. I don't have a clue how long it's gonna be. Let me know if you liked it. Don't really know how this is gonna go down at all, and it's really scary to post. But one of the things which first made me feel less alone was this video of this girl which I saw. She was just sat down talking about her experiences with mental health and BPD and stuff like that, and that is one of the first things which made me feel less alone. So if I can make anyone else feel how she made me feel, then that'll make me happy. Or if I can just help people become more aware. Anyway, I've got to go now because I need to go get dinner. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know down below if you want to see more like this, or if there's any other types of videos that you want to see. And yeah, I'll see you next Friday. Bye. Oh god, hopefully that makes it to the internet. Bye.